A lot of places over in Europe, the bidet's separate from the toilet, but whenever you see them in the US and Asia, it's usually attached to the toilet.
Because we're more efficient than the filthy fucking Brits.
Well, we don't even have a bidet. We just use skinny nettles. That's what we use. We just use skinny nettles.
Just use your hand and lick it clean.
No. That's for Scottish.
That's
sticks.
That's sticks.
That's what they call.
Yeah.
That's what they call haggis.
Yeah.
There you go, guys.
Where do you think they get haggis from?
Good morning, USA. I got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day. The sun in the sky has
How about we sing the national anthem together, boys? Oh, Canada, our home and native. Welcome to your internet friends.
Justin
We're the most
Trudeau.
patriotic podcast around, baby.
Justin Trudeau wants to know your location.
This is your host, Banatical, baby, with fellow host, Nightmare.
I'm excited. Honestly, I am.
Taffy.
Who is muted? Taffy, unmute your
I'm hello from across the pond, the swamp-infested, haggis-infested pond.
Yes, and for the first time ever,
Dan.
we have our Dan.
Nice. This guy's a
Dan
memer, I
is-
can tell.
Dan is the libertarian, so take that for what you will.
Oh
Alrighty.
no, that explains a
And
lot.
today we'll be discussing the most feared thing that's going to be happening in November, regardless of Native American Genocide Day. It is
Okay.
the presidential election, baby.
And that's in the beginning of November. What the hell is going to happen towards the middle and the end of the month?
So what we're
Yeah.
going to see on Black Friday, right? We're going to see literally everybody get COVID. 100% of the American
Oh,
population.
yeah.
Oh man, I didn't even think about that. Do you
I
think
do Cyber Monday, so
if you know what? I would not be shocked if Trump doesn't get elected, his voter base may use that as an excuse on Black Friday to riot further and get more
Oh,
shit.
God. I work retail, dude. Don't even bring that up.
Oh no.
Dan's going to die after Thanksgiving.
Dude, best of luck. Oh my god, working retail. Thankfully I'm only in like pizza delivery, but god, retail on Black Friday.
Well, the good thing is, and I feel like
Yeah.
COVID may kill Black Friday, right? Because,
It won't.
for instance, where I work, a lot of retail is closed on Thanksgiving again. And we're also spreading out like the Black Friday deals, so to try and lessen the crowd. Hopefully the COVID virus, kills Black Friday, but I seriously doubt that's going to happen.
You and I both.
Yeah,
all of us know
that's
that there
definitely.
are.
I think it'll depend on actually
All of
what
us-
city are you in? Is it like a Democratic run city?
He's close
I'm
to
in
Denver
yeah,
metropolitan
I'm close to
area.
Denver. Actually, Greeley is actually pretty conservative leaning, but it's a liberal state.
Dan, you just stopped your location.
All I'm saying is that usually more Democrat-leading mayors have been like more willing to put in more restrictive policies when it comes to COVID. So you may be fucked.
He's in the more conservative side of
Yeah, that's not very promising.
And plus, like, wait, let's be honest. There are idiots on both sides that are going to go shopping.
Yeah.
Jesus, I didn't think we were going to take this much of a pivot on Black
All right,
Friday.
yeah. So Ben, do you want to click on the
Indeed, it's already there, my bro.
2016
So, on the
polls?
topic of presidential elections, here we have a speculative map of
This
how.
is 270towin.com.
Yes.
And as you can see, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the percentages and see the toss-up states. We're going to go through the polls, and we're going to tell you what Biden's best path to victory is, and Trump's best path to victory, and what we think is going to happen.
Yeah.
How we're going to do the best path to victory is, like, let's say Biden's down 5 points in, let's say, Texas, right? We're just going to give it to him. Same thing with Trump.
Yeah.
And we're just going to see who has the best path to victory. Do you want to go to 538, 2016 polls?
Yeah. Let me go to that one.
And this is for everybody bitching about the polls.
Yeah, a lot of people post 2016 were definitely like, oh, the polls, though, oh, they didn't be able to predict it, which
Even
is
though-
decently true for some journalists, but in accuracy, there were like legitimate places that were, reporting a chance for Trump.
Was it more for sort of liberal or sort of like mainstream media, sort of like
Yeah,
CNN, sort of
definitely more
ram miles?
Yeah,
Going, oh, he's definitely going to. He's definitely going to win. It's 100%. It's 100%. When the polls put, I don't know, 50-50. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why
But-
Nate Silver, Dan said this before we were on air, Nate Silver's gained a lot of respect in the past 4 years. The guy
Yeah,
who
with
does 538.com.
538 one, right? Sorry. You want the 2016 one or the 2020?
Let's compare 2016 to 2020.
All right, so let's start with 2016 so we can see what the predictions from a very well accredited site, 538, were at the time. 2016 election forecast. That's the one. This one. There we go. Okay.
All right, so zoom in here, and this
Really
is
zoom in.
You don't know how to fucking zoom. Okay.
Control scroll up.
Oh, you want me? Oh, yeah. I can.
Because we can't
I
see
can't
it.
zoom in on my side. I'm an idiot.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Ben, go towards the end of that.
All right.
This was the national polls at the. No, go up, jackass. Go back up.
I was at that point.
Okay, so see, if you see here, this is what the national polls were at the day of the election. If I can see it correctly, is it 45, about 42 the day of?
The day of, it was roughly a 38.
That's whenever they both got the elections. The day of's the last one right there.
Mhm.
No, go.
What? Right
Come
there.
on, Ben.
There we go.
Yes,
Right here.
there. Is that 45 to 42? I still can't see it that well.
It was a 38.3 to 42.1 in Clinton's favor.
No, that's at the that's
Yeah,
whenever
that's in the beginning.
nominations happened.
Ah, you
Go
mean
all the way to the right.
Yes. Yeah, right there. There
The
you
end
go.
was 45.7% to 41.8% Trump.
Okay, so basically 40, if we're going to round up, let's say 46, 42. So she had a 4-point lead. All right, now do you want to switch over to the 2020 polls just for comparison right now?
Indeed, we shall. Yeah.
Well, you know what? We weren't going to do this. I mean, we're going to do this later on, but all right. So this is how clearly, as you can see, Biden is incredibly favored, and the top two are ways Trump needs to win. He needs to win Texas. He needs to win North Carolina. He needs to win Georgia, and he needs to win Ohio. Which, fun fact, a Republican has never lost a primary when they've won Ohio. Thing is, Trump's up in Ohio. I don't think it's going to matter this time around. Oh, and he also needs Florida.
Well, and a lot of other people are saying Pennsylvania is going to kind of be the tipping point of the election, too. And even though Pennsylvania is pretty clearly leading in Biden's favor,
yeah.
it's possible for Trump to win without it, but not very.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like
I mean,
forecasts.
if he doesn't get Pennsylvania, he needs Ohio. And if he doesn't get Ohio, he needs Pennsylvania.
Yeah. And these are the things, like, this is not the case back in 2016. There were a lot of ways for Trump to win, even if it was still a slim margin generally. But this year, it's completely out of his favor speculatively. He would need so many states are just guaranteed leading.
Right
to
now,
it.
Biden's up by 10 points in Michigan, for example.
Yeah. Just like, look at this shit. Biden wins in majority of speculation. He has like an 89% chance according to this.
Actually, yep. So if you keep scrolling down, it'll show you every outcome.
Yeah.
So if you want to zoom in on this, that's the most likely outcome. From what I've been hearing, the most likely outcome is Biden has anywhere from 325 to 365 is electoral votes.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing, though. Texas is close. If Biden wins Texas, it's over.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's over.
Which is shocking, honestly. That kind of has to show how bad Trump has been doing.
I mean, Texas has been going purple. I mean, it's been turning purple for a while now.
Yeah, but still, it's been a bastion of Southern Republican pride for a while.
Well, let's also keep in mind with the order of the way the polls close, if Texas goes to Biden, it's going to be because of basically everything over in the Rust Belt also went to Biden. And all those polls close first. So we'll know it's a Biden victory before we see Texas actually go blue.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, right? All right, because New York and California immediately go blue. They're blue states.
Of course.
If you
Yeah.
add in Texas, that's what, damn near 70 electoral votes
It's a
or
significant.
over the net.
Actually, I think that's closer to like 90.
Well, yeah, there you go. You've already got a third. You're a third of the way there.
Uh-huh. All statistics seem to show that, quite unlike last time, Biden has a huge.
Here's the path of victory.
Yeah.
This it's here.
See,
The ones
Texas
that are
would be
leaning,
the biggest
Yeah.
thing that Trump would need.
it shows you the percentage right there. Show it Texas.
58.6% Trump to 48.5% Biden.
That's not a lot. That's barely 2%.
Yeah, no, that is not a good lead.
And
Wouldn't the Latino population, because I was reading the other day,
I
was
was
like
gonna
the
say that,
Latino
yeah.
population might swing it to Biden.
oh
Oh,
Might
yeah,
be
I know
wrong.
that's the
Could be.
reason.
Yeah.
Yep, that's why.
I think
Yeah.
that's a big reason why Trump is trying to hamper the mail-in voting process, because a lot of migrant workers or illegals and type like
They
that.
can't get off and vote.
Exactly,
They have to
exactly.
vote mail in. Yeah.
Well, and there's also one thing with the mail-in ballots. The way they have the ballot drop-off station set up in Texas, it's one per county. So you have Loving County, Texas, I think has like about 100 people. They have one ballot drop-off box. Houston and Dallas, the county that they're both in, have about 3 million people each, one ballot drop-off station. And that's for a reason. Cities are more likely to go liberal.
Can I just say that it's fucking bullshit that we live in a democracy that doesn't try its best to like expedite people's abilities to vote? Like we're
Yeah,
just
well, it's a
constantly
partisan
complicating
thing.
and hampering it.
The higher the voter turnout, the more likely it is to go Democrat, and that's
I
why
know.
Republicans usually try to
By the way,
lower the
and
voter turnout.
Yeah.
just for comparison, in 2016, let me find this.
Oh man, I didn't realize Biden had the majority leaning in Florida.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
he's had that for a while.
Well, a lot of that is, Florida is basically a floating retirement home, and Trump kind of lost the senior citizen.
And
Maybe
a lot
if he
of
didn't keep killing them, they would like him better.
Yeah,
a lot of
exactly.
the evangelical. He's also been down. I think it was 13% of the evangelical vote.
Did
So,
you see that statistic about Trump and suburban women?
yes. Okay, so just in case you were wondering, by what, 2 points in Texas? A little bit over, like 2.1.
Yeah,
fuck.
it was a 2% 0.1 lead. Yeah, it was 2.1% lead in Texas.
Okay,
Other than that, seems
so
like the
in
biggest one-
2016, right?
Mhm.
Trump won at 52.23% to 43.24.
That
And
is
I'm noticing something. A lot of the lower half of Texas, near El Paso, Brownsville, all blue, or mostly blue.
yeah.
Well,
Texas
whenever
is
you look at El
probably-
Paso, El Paso has a 40%, or actually no, it's
It's over
It-
40, isn't it?
yeah, no, it's over 40. It's like an 80% Hispanic population. Like
Oh
El
yeah, it's right
Paso
there at the
is like
border.
entirely Hispanic.
Yeah. So is Brownsville.
Are you
Yep.
trying to imply something about Trump's relationship with the Hispanic population?
And
Yes.
but like this just brings up the point.
Yeah.
Okay, even if Trump ekes out Texas,
Mhm.
Texas is turning blue. I mean, not blue; it's turning purple. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Because you've gone down 7 points from what you had the last time.
Yeah. Honestly, it could go blue.
It very well could. I mean,
Yeah.
I know one thing.
That's
My
a huge
state's old.
Look at how big Texas is. Like Texas is California to Trump, and
Yeah.
that'd be a major loss.
I
If
mean,
not,
like,
if not a death knell to his presidency.
it might as well be a death knell.
Yeah.
So Ben, so let's go back to that map for a second.
Oh yes, of course.
You know what? I'll just look at 538 and we can just fill in the map since
Oh,
you'll
no,
not
no,
navigate it.
I got it. Here we go. This one.
Is it the one that has let me see. Yeah, that one.
Cool.
All right, so I'm gonna look up. Okay, so we can see Florida's probably gonna go Biden.
Yeah, let's see here. It's predicted to be in the blue area, though it is still quote unquote contested. Do you think we're gonna get another
Al Gore situation.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say,
No.
a Supreme Court
No.
situation.
No.
I don't think so. I think we learned our lesson from that.
Jeb Bush is not in office anymore. Okay, as of right now, Biden is at 48.8 and Trump's at 46.5. So we can put Florida like leaning blue. I wouldn't. Leaning blue, not red. Leaning blue.
That is a bad state for Trump to be in. The other swing states we have are
Ben,
Georgia.
Leaning blue. Leaning
Yeah.
blue. No.
What? Oh! I can change this.
Yes.
Amazing! Whoa!
Yeah. There you go. Georgia, and wait a minute. Let me look at North Carolina real quick. Okay, so we got. Okay, so Georgia's next.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Georgia
this
is leading Biden, but my gut feeling, I think Trump will still edge it out there.
Oh yeah,
I
like
could see it.
as of
Or-
October 27th, Biden has a 1.2 lead.
So Biden's leading in Georgia also.
Yeah. So I guess
I need a lighter.
the bluest you can, like the lightest blue you can put that on Georgia.
What do you think? Is it lighter blue than Florida?
Oh,
Yeah,
hell
they're
yeah.
the same. Oh,
Yeah, they're-
wait, hold up.
No, I made them the same. I can change this all.
Okay, and as of North Carolina,
Yes.
Trump. No, I'm sorry. Biden is leading by 2.8%.
Yeah, that's also light blue. Jesus Christ, poor Trump.
How is Trump doing with a military vote? Because traditionally, all the
In a
military
military
overseas,
vote?
as in lot
Not
of
good, actually, because
I-
88,000 soldiers have died from COVID, which has really pissed them off.
fucking hell.
By
Really?
the way, I noticed something. Look at my state right there in the corner, right beside the 270, and look what surrounds it.
Which one of your filthy states?
South, you idiot. It's surrounded by blue.
South Carolina.
Yeah, like look, I'm surrounded.
You're surrounded by blue.
You're surrounded by filthy liberals.
Fucking libtards, dude.
All right, wait. So where do we want to go next? We want to go to Ohio.
All right, let's do
or
Ohio, the state
Ohio.
that failed to legalize marijuana, ironically, despite being called Ohio.
0.9 for Trump. Not even a 1%.
That is a light red. Not too many
It's the
swings.
lightest red you can fucking have.
Yeah.
And that was updated today, by the way, October 30th.
Which state is this?
That's Iowa.
Iowa. I'm already looking it up.
IA.
IA, that's Iowa.
Iowa. Yeah, as of now, Biden by 0.3.
It's also worth mentioning the other day, Iowa was literally exactly 50-50.
Yeah, I'm gonna still consider that a swing state. All right. What about well, Texas? We already know is,
Lean red, but not by much.
but yeah,
Yeah,
so very light red. Any other states we want to change here?
The Maine 2nd district. That always goes.
That's the one that's in northern Maine. That one is, I think,
Yeah.
leaning Trump.
Is it?
Is it? Actually, no, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it's leaning
Maine-
Biden, actually.
Yeah, Maine overall.
So
It's
yeah.
Maine overall is 53.7 to Biden.
Okay, let's give that a thicker blue.
And don't mess with Nebraska because Omaha and Lincoln always vote blue. That's why
Yeah.
that's there.
Not too many.
Okay, so at this, I mean, this is right about where people expected Biden.
Yeah.
He finishes
much.
with 351 electoral votes, which is an ass whipping.
Even if he like maybe scuffs up a little bit on the electoral college like Clinton did last year, it still seems like he's near guaranteed.
And
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of predictions that are saying Biden's more likely to win in a landslide than Trump is to win at all.
That's what 538 says. Yeah.
Yep.
538 gives a 30% chance for a landslide, and they only give Trump an 11% chance of winning.
And that was
Well,
down
you
as
know
low as
what?
9 the other day.
Yep.
Stranger things have happened, but
Now, Ben,
all I'm gonna say is I think I bet good money on against my father when I said that Biden would win.
I want to do something.
Yeah, sure.
Give Iowa to Biden right quick.
Oh, to Biden?
So and give Texas to Biden. This is Joe Biden's best case scenario.
It's a pretty damn good case.
He
I'd
comes
say
up
if we're
with,
talking best case scenario, you might want to throw Ohio in there too.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah. Give him Ohio. This is the absolute best case scenario. He ends up with with 413 electoral votes. All right, now let's switch it.
Yeah.
Give North
Trump's-
Carolina. Yep. Give
North
North
Carolina
Carolina
to
to Trump.
Mhm.
Give Ohio back to Trump. Georgia and Florida go back to Trump.
Georgia.
Texas goes back to Trump. Iowa goes back to Trump. And which other one was a swing states that I'm forgetting?
Already giving a lot to him. And he still isn't winning.
Yeah, I know. This is
Nevada to Trump,
yeah, Nevada. Give Nevada to Trump.
Where is it?
next to California.
How do you
They better fucking not.
And then Michigan and Wisconsin,
Michigan and-
Pennsylvania.
No, just Michigan. Well, wait a minute. Let's see which one's closer. Actually,
Michigan. That's
it's within
really
5% of the votes. So give me
69,
here, Dan.
fucking 69.
No. Leave Michigan alone. He's got a 9-point advantage in Michigan.
Oh yeah, no, then that's gonna be leaning blue no matter what.
Minnesota, Iowa.
Minnesota's probably going to go blue. I don't
So
see it going red.
Wisconsin, you said you want to be red? And what else?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. All right, that's decent enough.
And I'll
There.
look at Pennsylvania. So
Now he wins.
Even then, Pennsylvania is a stretch.
yeah, by the way, look how many electoral votes he has.
So
He needs-
basically, Trump needs a best case or better than best case scenario to win.
Exactly. You need 270 electoral votes to win the presidency. If this extreme circumstance happens, he only gets 283.
Barely a victory.
He is eking it out of his ass.
In best case, he just makes it by the thinnest hair of an asshole. He just makes it.
So, as we've said earlier, the most likely scenario is Biden has about around anywhere from 320 to 360 electoral votes. The best case scenario for Biden's 413, and the best case scenario for Trump is 283.
So basically, it's either Trump barely does it or Biden fucking bum fucks him.
Yeah.
Just decimates.
Yeah. So Ben, let's go back to those polls.
Right.
I'll pull up the 2016 polls. You don't have to worry about those. You just pull up the 2020 polls.
The 2020 polls, gotcha.
Yeah.
No, not invite share screen. Okay. Alrighty. The 2020 election forecast?
Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah, but so basically, I don't think this has happened since Reagan, honestly. Like the amount that people are pretty sure was going to happen.
No, I think Reagan was the last time it was
It was
even
this
comparable.
bad. Yeah.
Net results is that Biden has a plus 10. Oh,
Okay, Ben, so you can navigate this, right?
Yeah. Where do you want me to look?
Okay, go to Florida.
Okay. Florida.
Go to Florida because I'm going to look up.
Flat?
Yeah, Trump won Florida last year by. I mean, not last year. I'm sorry. Won Florida by. Was it less than 1% or was it right at 1%?
Florida was really close. I know that.
Yeah, well, Florida's always really close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let me go to.
So according to this, it's considered swayable. They're giving it a +4 towards Trump.
Yeah. So here's what they thought was going to happen in Florida, right?
Mhm.
In 2016, they gave Hillary Clinton a 55% chance of winning Florida. The actual grades
Oh,
came
that's the
in.
most recent one. The most recent one is +7 to Biden.
This was in 2016.
No. This is the 2020 one.
Yeah.
No, I'm
and
saying that I picked the wrong one.
funnily enough, Gary Johnson was actually predicted to win 3% of the vote. Now, who actually won it? It's not telling me who fucking won it.
Won Florida in 2016. That was
I
Trump.
think that it was Trump. Not by a lot though.
Oh yeah, no, Trump won it.
Now, what they were projecting was they were projecting Hillary to win it by 11 by 1.4 points, and they gave her a 55% chance, as it already said. So let's see here. What else?
Currently, they give Biden a 52% chance, but that's the most recent poll.
They gave Clinton a 71% chance of winning last time around.
Yeah.
So let's go to Pennsylvania because that is a really fun one that she lost.
PA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, Biden is projected. Oh, it's the same, basically the same as Florida.
Well, okay. In 2016, they gave Hillary a 77% chance of winning Pennsylvania. She fucked up on that. She lost it. Yep.
So those two could potentially go over to Trump again.
Is Pennsylvania within the margin of error?
Not really.
Yeah, I know. 5%.
Pennsylvania is like, if Pennsylvania goes Trump again, you shouldn't be surprised, but it's pretty solidly gonna go to Biden.
Yeah, the thing is, and I hold to this, is I just don't believe that Trump has the energy anymore.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either.
I mean, if you look at being the president of the United States,
well, that
physically wears
big element. But let's be honest.
I feel like it physically wears on you. Like, look at Obama whenever he started to where he ended.
Yeah, that guy aged 20 years in 8 years.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing with Clinton, the Bushes. It takes a toll on you. And Trump was no young man when he came in. Trust me.
Trump was already a fragile creature.
You see, they ran out of virgin blood, so that was the problem.
I mean, well, he just called the Queen for that, but she didn't.
Yeah. There's I like having that. What?
Well, that's why COVID was such a big thing, because the Queen was like, "Oh, I can't send you any more virgin blood.
Gosh,
From the deliveries."
And she had to go up to Balmoral in Scotland, so she had to have shit haggis.
That's why he got COVID. He's running out of that virgin blood.
Yeah.
He's having to get low quality stuff from Cuba.
Yeah. His budget suicided himself. His buddy suicided himself with 2 bullets in the back of his head, so he can't get his hands on virgin blood nearly as easily.
Oh, fucking hell! All right, so so Biden is leading in North Carolina, correct?
According to the most recent Trump, though, this is only a C+ source. Trump is actually leading by a point.
Yeah, I know. Here's the thing: they gave Hillary a 55.5% chance of winning it in 2016, and she ended up losing it because Charlotte did not come out to vote. Charlotte and Raleigh did not come out to vote.
A recent one by an A+ source, though, puts Biden as 6-point lead, so that might be more likely.
I'd put Biden at about 2 or 3, because I'm in one of the Carolinas, there's a vast difference in the way that we vote.
Well, as a Californian, I think that I can safely say that we're going to be swinging red this election.
As a Californian,
I believe it.
Yeah, like as a Californian, nobody here gives a damn about your political opinion because you're always blue. So, Taffy, as a Welshman, what do you think?
What do I think? It's fun to watch, but then it's funny to watch because Boris Johnson's panicking.
So what you're saying, it's the same way that Americans who knew about Brexit looked at Brexit. Like, I was pro-Brexit, not because of the politics, but just because I wanted something interesting to happen on the news.
Oh, was it? What? No, he probably got bored about hearing about royals. And thought, let's have a bit of infighting and let's watch them.
Is Bojo shitting his pants because he thinks Trump might lose?
Yeah, because not to I sent Ben the article, but not to go too much information. But so his plan is sort of, I won't go into it, but he wants to leave EU and sort of to as a compromise, because there's going to be disruption to the economy. His plan was to run to Daddy Trump and go, "Please, Daddy Trump, sign a trade deal with me." And that was like,
I remember all that was going down.
Johnson will wait for U.S. election result before no deal Brexit decision.
Oh man, poor. I mean, Bojo's he was born in the U.S.
Yeah. But that's what. So what more it is his plan. So his plan was to say, oh, it's the right economic disruption for leaving the EU. We got a US UK trade deal. But I don't know why he's panicking, because even, am I correct? Congress has to pass a trade deal, not for president. If I'm, so
yeah, and it's very likely that the Democrats are actually going to control the presidency, House and Senate.
Yeah,
so that's going to kill that chance dead.
We could be looking at like a 3/4 Democrat control of the
House legitimately could swing that much.
Yeah,
it could legitimately swing to where they can get supermajority in the House, no problem.
But what it is,
and guess what they're gonna do with all that power? Fucking bupkis.
Nothing. They're gonna do nothing.
Britain.
Trump gets that much. Well, to be fair, Trump.
To be fair, Britain doesn't matter.
Like he tried to put in
guys,
I've got
some.
Other than that, like nothing.
Guys,
really.
I've got some interesting polling data here. Actually, they give Trump a 3% chance of winning the popular vote. They give Biden a 97% chance of winning the popular vote.
I'm not surprised.
Sorry to interrupt. But I was saying before we move on, that's what it is for Good Friday agreements. That's what. So even if Trump wins, far than where the Democrats will veto any trade deal. So I don't know why Boris is panicking. I just think he think Donald Trump will like steamroll it through, but I don't think He's just a mess. He's just a mess. But I think he realized Trump can't steamroll it through.
I think that if he really put his mind to it, the Republicans could steamroll through a trade deal with the UK before January, because they steamrolled through Amy Coney Barrett. But I don't think it's particularly likely.
That's a good point. But even then, couldn't just Joe just backtrack? Like, couldn't Joe just go, nah?
Yep. And here's the thing, Joe Biden, like, as much as I prefer Biden over Trump, I prefer Trump over Biden on trade, because Biden is very much like pro global market, and Trump is
crime bill.
The crime bill. But that's all there is. But it's all linked to, because Joe is a plastic party, so, and also linked to the whole Irish bullshit, which I'll go into.
Then I've got some.
But that's it, really.
All right. So the odds that Trump wins more than 50% of the popular vote, 2 out of 100. Biden wins 50% of the popular, over 50%, 95. Trump wins in a landslide, less than 1%. Biden wins in a landslide, 29%.
Ooh.
Trump wins the popular vote but loses the Electoral College, less than 1%. Biden wins the popular vote but loses the Electoral College, 8%. No one wins the Electoral College, less than 1%. Trump wins at least one state that Hillary Clinton won in 2016. That's 23%.
Again, we just want to say these are better statistics than 2016.
Yeah.
Way better.
Yeah. Okay. Now Biden wins at least one state that Trump won in 2016, 98.
Yeah.
The map stays exactly the same as it was in 2016, less than 1%. The election hinges on a recount, 4%. That's what Nate Silver and 538 have to say about this.
Yeah.
And Dan brought it up earlier. Biden has a better chance of winning in a landslide. Actually, exactly 7 times better of winning in a landslide than Trump does winning at all. Oh no, my bad. That's just a popular vote. My bad.
Now that is not to say that those people out there who really dislike Trump for very valid reasons should not vote. You should vote. Every vote that you make is another vote that make Trumps cry at night, and also shows that fucking Trump can't get away with saying the elections are fake, and tries to fucking commit a coup, which he wouldn't fucking succeed even if he tried. Let's be honest, the military is not on Trump's side.
Did you guys hear that if he loses, he wants to start up a Trump TV network?
Yeah, and that's one thing. That's the point I brought up earlier. Is if Trump loses, he'll probably be louder than if he wins.
Well, that's the unfortunate thing.
By the way,
he's like a snake. He's not going to go down dying normally. He's going to wriggle and scribe and just try and bite at anything he can to make.
By the way, here's what they say with the electoral votes right now.
Yeah,
538 has Biden at 347 and Trump at 191. The popular vote, they give it to Biden at 53.3%. as opposed to Trump, who is at 45.4. Which means Jorgensen's fucked, Dan. I'm sorry to tell you that.
Oh, I already knew that wasn't going to happen. The goal
Wait,
is
you
over
didn't think
5%
Jorgensen
so they can
2020 was gonna
qualify,
work?
so they can qualify for a national election funding.
The
goal
U.S.
is
wouldn't give
5%.
them funding. We wouldn't give them funding. Let's be honest.
Well, exactly.
can't
What would happen?
believe-
What would happen is if they thought Jorgensen was going to hit 5%, they'd raise it up to like 10.
Which is a dick move.
Yeah.
Where is Ross Perot when you need him? Oh, and he's dead. Never mind.
I can't believe that the Independent Party has no chance in the American political party system. What is this, a two-party state?
Yes.
All right.
Well,
Well, this has been fun. I think that the $100 I bet against my father for Biden have been well placed.
Ben just ruined it.
When you say get funded at 5%, what do you mean? Is it actually like state funding? What do you mean by
No, national.
So, okay, so political parties get some funding from the federal government, as long as they pull over 5%, and the Democrats and the Republicans are the only ones pulling over that by a long shot.
The last one that did above 5% was Ross Perot in the 90s, and I can't remember which party he ran for.
Reform Party.
Yeah, but he made it to one of the presidential debates, didn't he?
Yep.
And then didn't he just basically shit on both of them?
Yeah, he shat on both of them. He lost, or he won a surprising amount of the popular vote, but because of the way the electoral college works, he didn't win anything in the electoral college.
Well, that doesn't make it called two-party state because we don't have any state funding or any type of federal funding for parties, and we've got Osborne, and we've got how many parties we got in the UK? Do you want to go actual ones of seats?
Okay,
or actual...
okay. So I'll run it through the U.S. real quick. In the House and Senate, everything is Democrats and Republicans, except there's one Libertarian in the House, but he started as a Republican and switched parties during his term.
Sort of like Bernie did whenever he started out as the...
Yeah, but at least Bernie is like kind of a Democrat because he caucuses with him, whereas Justin Amash is like full Libertarian now. But he wasn't elected as a Libertarian; he was elected as a Republican, and then switched parties.
He's a dick.
Good morning, USA. I got the feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day. The sun in the sky has a smile.
So this will be out on election day. We are recording this day before Halloween, so if shit changes, don't blame us.
Yeah. Alrighty. This has been your internet friends. Thanks for coming, and vote Biden. Or whatever, just vote.
Vote Jorgensen.
Vote Green Dog. Vote Peking Dog. No other Libertarian. He's retarded. Just ignore him.
Dog does stand for all of our political views.
Yeah. Just be a Libertarian who thinks everyone lives in their own island. But that's
he's not Scotty. Goddammit. Vote for Format God, especially if you're in Pinellas County.
Yeah, vote for Format God. Just Florida in general, but especially Pinellas County.
Pinellas County. We just
vote
one
green. I got no horse in this race. Vote green.
Oh, nobody here saying vote Trump. That works.
Shut the fuck up. All right. Bye, Boyle.
Good morning,